Hey all, it's Jonathan here from Style Factory, the go-to site for advice on how to build an online business. And today I'm going to share some of our favourite e-commerce business ideas with you. Just before I begin though, I'd like to invite you to subscribe to our channel. This will give you access to our latest e-commerce reviews, advice and resources. You can also join our mailing list. Doing so will give you access to our free e-commerce kit. You'll find a sign-up link in the video description. With that out of the way, let's take a look at our first e-commerce business idea. Idea 1. Sell print-on-demand products. Print-on-demand services give you a ridiculously easy way to create unique products without needing to buy or store any inventory. Examples of things that you can sell with a POD business include t-shirts, wall art, mugs, tote bags, and phone cases. You simply upload your designs to your chosen print-on-demand service and pick the product you'd like them printed on. You're then given access to mock-ups of your items that can be displayed on your own online store. Whenever somebody buys one of your products, it is made or printed and then shipped to the customer by that POD service, and you pocket the markup on the product. Check out the video description for links to services that let you start a print-on-demand business for free. Idea 2. Dropship. Like print-on-demand, dropshipping gives you a way to sell online where you don't buy, make, or ship any products yourself. Instead, you list products from other suppliers on your store, and when somebody buys one, the order is automatically passed on to a supplier, for example AliExpress or Spocket, who then fulfills it on your behalf. With dropshipping, you can sell pretty much anything you like, and it's a very low-risk business model. But in order to make this sort of e-commerce business work, you'll need to find a profitable niche, typically via good keyword research, where you don't face too much competition. In the video description, you'll find links to a special extendable trial of Shopify, the platform that's typically used to start dropshipping with, and some other resources about how to start a dropshipping business. Idea 3. Create digital products. One of our favourite types of e-commerce businesses is a digital products business. Selling downloads like ebooks, music, online courses or software can be very profitable and relatively easy to do. Digital product businesses are often easy to maintain too. This is because once you've created your digital product, there are no manufacturing or production costs to worry about. You might have to update your product periodically, but you won't be dealing with complex supply chains or having to constantly negotiate product prices with manufacturers or suppliers. Check out the video description for a comprehensive guide to selling digital products. Idea 4. Offer subscriptions. Selling subscriptions can be an extremely good way to generate revenue online because they involve recurring fees. You can start a subscription-based e-commerce business using either physical or digital goods. If going down the physical product route, you typically curate a selection of products to send to subscribers on a regular basis. Popular options here include food, drink, and books. Digital subscriptions typically involve providing access to gated content for a recurring fee, or periodically emailing your subscribers your latest digital products, music, ebooks, articles, etc. Check out the video description for links to platforms that let you sell both physical and digital subscriptions. Idea 5. Sell niche items. Thanks to the huge range of online selling apps that new merchants now have access to, you can start selling anything you like easily and quickly, but so can everyone else. So, in order to have the best chance of succeeding in e-commerce, it's usually quite important to focus fairly heavily on niche products. Items that don't have the biggest audience or a huge number of merchants selling them, but in which there is keen or ideally fanatical interest. This means offering products relating to very specific interests and hobbies, handmade goods, a clothing line in a very specific fashion style, antiques, etc. It's important to note that finding a profitable niche usually involves performing detailed keyword research. In the video description, you'll find a link to a simple guide on how to do that. Idea 6. Sell personalised goods. Made-to-order personalised items can really stand out in a crowded area of online products, and they can command high prices too. A few examples here include wedding gifts that feature the names of the couple getting married, engraved jewellery, items of clothing that your customers can add their own designs to, and customizations made to items your store visitors typically own. Print-on-demand services like Printful can typically be used to do much of the above. The BigCommerce platform also lets you facilitate product customization easily. You'll find links to both in the video description. Idea 7. Educate. If you already have a niche website that attracts a lot of traffic, you can capitalize on this and monetize it by selling educational content or services that relate to your niche on it. You can do this in a variety of ways. For example, by selling downloadable products like online courses or ebooks, by selling places on educational webinars, or allowing people to buy in-person tuition from you. Idea 8. Become an affiliate marketer. Most of the e-commerce business ideas I've discussed so far involve, in one way or another, selling products yourself. However, you can also generate a lot of revenue online via commission-based businesses, where instead of selling products on your website, you promote other people's products on it. That's where affiliate marketing comes in. This is an arrangement where a business pays commission to an external website owner for sales generated from referrals. Typically, referrals are generated via affiliate links, hyperlinks containing tracking code. When clicks on these links result in product purchases, you get a commission. Making an affiliate marketing business work is difficult. You'll usually need to spend a lot of time blogging or creating high-quality video content for platforms like YouTube and Instagram. But done right, it can be very profitable. Idea 9. Build a display ad business. If you're good at creating content, you might want to consider building a display ad business. This is where you generate revenue by letting ad platforms like Google AdSense, Media.net, and Azoic show banner ads on your site. You earn money when people view or click on them. To succeed with this type of display ad business, you'll need a website or blog that's generating a significant amount of traffic. You can then apply to advertising platforms to get approval to display ads. After that, you'll need to continuously produce high-quality content that draws in visitors through search engines and social media. And as you might expect, the more traffic you generate, the higher your earnings from the ads shown on your site will be. Check out the video description for links to resources about generating traffic to your website or blog. Idea 10. Provide e-commerce-related services. Finally, it's important to remember that an e-commerce business is not simply about selling or advertising products. You can start a successful business by supporting other people working in e-commerce. For example, you could provide web development services, SEO services, e-commerce consultancy and advice, copywriting, translation, customer support, e-commerce apps and integrations. All these things can generate a significant income. And that's that. 10 of our favourite e-commerce business ideas. I hope you found this video useful, but remember to check the video description for links to a host of other resources that we've put together to help you sell online. Before you go, we'd love you to subscribe to our channel and hit the notifications bell. And finally, if you have any questions, just drop them in the comments. We read them all and will do our best to help.